English grammar has a reputation for being hard, and to some extent that's true. There are a lot of rules and even more exceptions to those rules. Because of this, it's no surprise that many English learners make a lot of mistakes when speaking and writing. What's up guys, I'm Edward from English Made Easy, and here are 10 grammar mistakes you may be making. Number 1. Yes, I play. The issue I'm highlighting here is the response to a closed question. A closed question has one of only two answers, yes or no. In English, we start these questions with an auxiliary verb, such as do, did, or have. There are some problems with asking questions, but I believe more of the problems come with answering these questions correctly. If I ask you, do you play football? Should you say, yes, I do, or yes, I play? Yes, I do is correct. We don't even need to use the verb play in our answer. We answer closed questions in English by repeating the auxiliary verb, not the main verb. Number 2, I have ever. Have you ever is a very common question in English. When answering this question, we often say, I have never. So in that case, it would make sense to say, I have ever, right? Wrong. The positive form of present perfect is subject plus have-has plus verb 3. Don't say, I have ever been to Japan. Just say, I have been to Japan. Number 3, bring versus take. The difference between these two words causes a lot of issues for learners. But in actual fact, the difference is pretty easy to define. Just think of it like this. Bring something here, take something there. For example, could you bring me something from the supermarket? Or, there's no food at home. Could you take me to the supermarket? Number 4, ed or ing adjectives. Exciting or excited. Boring or bored. Interesting or interested. All 6 of those words were adjectives. The difference is whether they are a feeling or something which causes us to have the feeling. I feel bored because I'm watching something boring. I feel excited because the movie is exciting. I'm interested in PC hardware because for me, PC hardware is interesting. If it's a feeling, it ends ed. If it causes the feeling, it ends ing. Number 5. Present simple with third person singular. We say, I like sushi. So surely we should say, he likes sushi, right? When using present simple for habits, routines, or facts, check out the video above to learn more, we use the structure subject plus verb 1. However, if the subject is he, she, or it, we have to put an s or an es at the end of the verb. So many people forget to do this, but it makes a really big difference to how natural you sound when speaking English. Don't say he likes sushi, say he likes sushi. Number 6, the second or unreal present conditional. If I was rich, I'd buy a mansion. This sounds correct, right? We have the subject I, and you should know that with the subject I, the past form of the verb to be is was. But with conditionals, this rule is not true. When making a conditional sentence, we should say, if I were. And this is true for all subjects. If they were, if he were, if she were, and so on. Number 7, the verb to be. Okay, this one is pretty excusable, as the verb to be is really complex. I'll be making a series of videos on the different ways that we use the verb to be, so you should definitely subscribe. But in the meantime, here is a chart to help you understand and remember these. Memorize them. Number 8, comparative and superlative adjectives. Taller or more tall. Heavier or more heavy. There are a lot of different rules with comparative and superlative adjectives. Luckily for you, I've already made a video on both of these topics. Basically, as long as you know how many syllables there are in the adjective or the spelling of the adjective, you should be fine. Just follow the rules. Giraffes are taller than elephants, but elephants are heavier than giraffes. Number 9, will for future plans. The name of this tense is future simple. So why should we not use it to talk about our future plans? Well, of course you can use will to talk about future plans, but only in very specific situations. If I make the plan right now, then I should use will. For example, that's a really good idea. I will call him right now. But if we have already made this plan and we are just sharing it with people, do not use will. Use to be going to. For example, I'm going to go to Europe for Christmas. I can't wait. And number 10, could, should, or would. These are all modal verbs, which is another form of auxiliary verb. These are usually used to express probability or possibility, or how sure you are that something will or will not happen. However, there are so many different uses for these modal verbs. My biggest tip for remembering the different modal verbs is to not try and define each word individually. Instead, define the word in a given sentence. If you try and apply a single definition for would, could, or should, you will definitely become confused. Learn the grammar, learn when you use each one in a given sentence, and they'll make much more sense to you. There you have it. 10 of the most common grammar mistakes that English learners and English native speakers make. Do you make any of these mistakes, or are there some other grammar mistakes that you make or you're not sure about the rules of? If so, post them below and I'll answer them for you. Thanks for watching this lesson of English Made Easy. If you feel like this video helped you, please give it a like, share it with your friends, or even consider subscribing to see more of our videos. If you have a question that you want answered, please post it in the comments section below. Or if you'd like to join our community, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or even support us on Patreon. You can find the links to all of these below. Thanks for watching and keep learning.